What's going on, Leo? This is your girl, Miss RHW, with another love reading for y'all. We're gonna be looking at your love life for the middle of the season of Aries. We already did your Aries season overview about a couple weeks ago. So we're gonna take a look at what's going on in your love life, see what's popping, see what's changing, what's happening before the midpoint of this season. Of course, this is for Leo in the collection. This is for the collective of Leo. So, of course, take what resonates, leave the rest behind for the other viewers. And let's just jump straight into this. If it sounds like I have low energy, I do. I'm a little sleepy, a little tired. Had some really weird sleep patterns recently, so I don't know if that's resonating with anybody else. But this is also to do with possibly just me being crazy, okay? So, I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Let's see what the fuck is going on, because I want to know what's going on with your love. Let's see what the romance has to say. Let's do it. Love for Leo. Leo for the middle of... Ooh, shaking too much. Let's see. Yeah, Leo. Love for the middle season. For mid-season. Leo. Love. What does Leo's love life look like for the mid season? Okay. Well, nervous. This is the second time we're recording the reading. I just scrapped the first one because I was stuttering so long, stuttering so much. It's kind of like you hear how you hear me saying stuff now. It's just kind of, you know, jagged. I guess I don't know how to best say it. It's kind of all over the place, I guess. Decided to do it over, just give y'all a fresh one. But it was 19 minutes, man. 19 minutes. But anyway, new reading for Leo. See what's going on. What the hell is this? Five of Cups. Okay, this is about mourning, guys. Somebody's lost something. I don't know if you guys are going through a period of loss, or maybe you guys feel like you maybe missed out on an opportunity in love, but I don't think so, because usually this card suggests that there is something to work with. Not all is lost. The situation can be salvaged, but this just with what, of course, it remains to be workable. I feel like if there has been something that's no longer that can no longer be worked on or developed in this time, there is something else that can utilize your focus. So I feel like the reason for asking maybe this person at one point, maybe the person you're dealing with, or this romance that was lost, maybe at one point it was very romantic, it was quite fulfilling, it almost was like borderline obsessive. Like you really felt like this person had an interest in you, and then it just kind of, I don't know, I feel like then boundaries were required. Something about, well, this person really wanted something, and or maybe this person was just wishy-washy, because the Knight of Cups, I feel like this person can say all the right things. It's that romantic energy, but I'm gonna be real, man. This person doesn't really. Their follow through is by accident. You know, they don't have a good follow through, and it's usually because something happens, something emotional comes up, and it changes their desire to, or their motivations to see something through to the end. So that it's fleeting, because it's like it's truly emotion based for this individual. The reason why I say that is because if the problem energy is showing the Queen of Pentacles, may have made some requests. Maybe someone was recognizing that they are the only person in the relationship taking it really seriously and wanting it to go somewhere. Actually, wanting it to go somewhere. Like this person may have had some boundaries, of course, that may have needed to be reinforced. I feel like this energy was romantic, but it was missing something. It just feels like if there was a breakup, if somebody was dissatisfied in the connection, it was mainly because somebody was not putting the work in, or they were not trying to make it real, because the Queen of Pentacles, she only works on something that's real or has the potential. Like, she's something that she believes has value, she will invest in that. She got no problems going in and going saying, "Hey, this is something I see and I love, and or I can learn to love this." If she truly believes in the possibility, and I feel like maybe this person may have led this person astray. But yeah, I feel like you might have been led astray, because I mean, I feel like, of course, either you've been led astray, because again, this person didn't intend to be misleading. I feel like this person was just responding to their own heart signature. Whatever ebbs and flows the heart wanted to take, it was going for it. It was doing it. um Now, I mean, I feel like there's a change of heart, and you just like, it's just so quick. It didn't make any sense. It doesn't seem to like feel like there was anything real behind it all at all. I don't know though, because the Queen of Pentacles could just be like, well, I want to there to be maybe some things. I want to be exclusive at some point. I want to actually, if I'm going to get involved in a relationship with you, I want this to develop somehow in the direction that makes me feel like we're headed in some sort of growth, headed towards some sort of growth. um hmm to me, with the Six of Swords, yeah, I mean, damn, let's talk about some distance being created. Jesus. Wow, this is being created. I don't know, Leo. You're feeling, this is a very painful energy, and this could sometimes talk about a level of depression that has kind of over that has come up. But again, not all of is lost here. If this situation just looks like someone is wishy-washy, they may be working towards being more consistent and more loyal and more dedicated to you. But I mean, I really feel like, as far as the Queen of Pentacles go, you're showing up because you wanted to, you feel invested in this. The Traveler is on the external energy of the reading, because the Six of Wands is a travel card. So the Six of Wands talks about going the distance, like going a distance, taking a risk, leaving what was behind, because honestly, all the infighting severed all the relationships. Somebody was so selfish, and maybe wasn't thinking about the relationships that they had, and they were like, this person's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my distance away from this person. I feel so betrayed, I feel so hurt, like this person doesn't even see me or consider me, so I'm gonna go and find a society, a community that does consider me. Hmm. Huh. For this situation, it kind of makes sense that your advice would be the Eight of Cups, because this is saying, like, you know what, if there is something missing in the connection, you are definitely within your right to find it. There is this, like, again, commitment is so strong here with the Queen of Pentacles, especially because the underlying energy is about having a new beginning and starting somewhere that actually provide, like that has the promise for there to be like loyalty, stability, longevity, security. um like, if feeling like, does it feel fleeting? Does it feel like, if it's a whim, it's on a whim sort of thing? Like, it has the potential to actually grow somewhere. I feel like there's some sort of information that you get that feels like, yeah, I can start from scratch, I could start again, and or I could do something where I have the potential to finally have what I've been putting hard work and effort into. um these two are opposite energies, so I really feel like whoever this is going may change their leaf. I really do. I really feel like this person may change. But again, this Queen of Pentacles, this is someone that's very patient. When they invest in something, they don't just give up on it easily, even though somebody else is very flip floppy. You know what I'm saying? This is like somebody who's like, okay, so you don't care, but I care. And this is someone who's like willing to stick through it through the harder times, even when they may feel like they're the only people um, interested in the connection. I'm not saying that you should do this, considering this is in the problem area. Someone is not consistent. Someone may not be consistent on purpose, maybe on accident. I never see the the Knight of Cups as doing things on purpose, but they're so obsessed about whatever it is that they want to feel, want to experience. They could be, they could kind of honestly be inconsiderate about how, like, who they drag along the way to kind of get this satisfaction. But the Queen of Pentacles, she sees potential in something, she invests in it. So I feel like maybe this person changes their leaf and starts focusing on trying to stabilize, be appreciative of what is currently there and working with that. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody um, that that's willing to slow down finally and really process information, really learn something, take their time with it. But your advice is saying, you know what, it's you're noticing something that's missing in the connection, and it could be that there's just something that's just, it can no longer be how it used to be. The situation is gone. But again, it's not all is lost. There is some sort of fragment of it that you possibly can either take with you or work from or branch off of to help you get what you felt like was missing from the connection with all the work that you've been putting in, Leo. Because I feel like somebody's gotten a distance. Somebody's gotten distance, or I feel like maybe you gotten distance for this person. You feel spiritually distant from this individual. I don't know if there's anybody who's actually left anyone yet, but there's a divide. There's a sort of distance between you two that can almost feel like you have basically moved away from this person and started a whole new journey. But it's slow in coming because, again, it's all based off of some sort of information that you would get. I feel like this is usually a messenger. These two are messengers and they deliver information. So I feel like this is something very serious, but you already feel like there's a wedge here. And I kind of feel like it may be that this is this person who may have caused it. Like, this person just says all the things that you want to hear, just so they could possibly feel what they want to feel. But then the second something changes and they go about doing, they just chase the feeling. The Knight of Cups out sometimes too could talk about someone who has maybe, and I don't want to say this per se because even though it is Pisces, I mean, no, Pisces, I'm not saying this person's a Pisces because I don't think this person is a Pisces. I don't think this person's a Capricorn. I don't think this person's a Virgo. I mean, they don't have to be those signs in here. It could be whatever sign you're dealing with. But the nature of these energies is substance. Well, at least the nature of the energy for Pisces is substances. The disillusionment, being being directed in one path and you're actually going the other direction. So I feel like somebody may have substance issues or maybe have some sort of addiction. And traditionally, this cards can sometimes talk about somebody being very obsessed about something. They want something so bad that they overlook the details of the situation that really show them that there wasn't something there to begin with, or there wasn't something that could be built upon because the other person is just not plugged in. This person is either just not available, not emotionally available, or just not providing what is needed for the relationship to really go in a direction of reality. That's something that was, or of security, really. So that's why I'm feeling like this advice here is just saying, like, you know what, there's something that that was missing, and you now know, and it's about sorting out what that is, finding it, and not letting yourself feel stuck in the situation, because there is no cards here that suggest that you're feeling stuck anyway. But I feel like it's like, if it's not giving what's supposed to give, it's about time to find what that is, figure out what it is. You know what you don't want, and it's very clear now to start establishing what you don't want, or get distance away from the things you don't want, and try not to manifest that into your life. You don't want to hyper focus on what you don't want, but it's just making peace and accepting the dissatisfaction of your situation so you can actually actively go out and pursue what you actually want. And I feel like too, this is again just about bringing this to your awareness, being just like acknowledge that there's something missing. Like I think it's more than just missing an opportunity or missing the past or missing how things used to be. This is like, yeah, okay, you're missing how things used to be. It's not here now. No matter how much work or how much investment you put into it, this is just it's not coming back in the way that is desired. It's okay. It's okay. And it's sad and it's really like I really feel for you guys. You do deserve the happiness you're wanting, the love that you're looking for, the commitment, the loyalty that you are so amazing and natural at giving. When you love somebody, you show it. You guys have the biggest hearts in the zodiac, the hugest, most generous, the sweetest hearts ever. There is nothing about this situation that proves to you that you deserve having less than what you feel like you deserve. And I'm not saying that you're currently settling. I'm not saying that the situation with this person isn't ideal, so you should just ditch them and leave them. I feel like the situation already happened. Something already happened where it's gone. It's just not the way it was. It was not. It's nothing like how it used to be, for real now. Because it's just gone. It's just not there. The heart, the feeling, the motivation, the romance. I don't know what's going on, but and I don't think it was your fault because again, I really feel like what is really happening is that you love them and wanted something with them so bad. You were chasing a dream, and the dream, I don't know, this dream was abruptly halted because somebody had their own kind of reality. Somebody just did not they didn't stay they don't have a long-term goal. Knight of Cups. That person is not thinking about the long term. They're not thinking about, okay, so once I get it, now what? That's usually what that person's thinking. They're not thinking, okay, this is my plans. Do I want this? However, Knight of Pentacles. This person's always thinking. This person's always thinking about, 2 steps ahead. Okay, always. They're just trying to. They may not be the greatest at it, but this person's always thinking about, okay, so how am I going to utilize this? Like, what do I want? You know what I mean? They're very practical about this. This person, no, they're not very future focused. They're not really using a shit ton of foresight. I think it's foresight. Yeah, they're not really using a lot of foresight. This one is learning to be have more foresight. This person has, like, in a way, mastered the ability to see beyond their situation. You do deserve happiness. Ten of Cups is in your outcome. Happiness, family, like this situation, kumbaya. You know what I'm saying? Like this Ten of Cups can tell us about a situation finally coming to a head, and and it's the completion of a cycle, a completion of of an emotional situation that's no longer serving you. It could be sometimes. It could be that, but I feel like for some of you guys, you go and seek your happily ever after elsewhere. You're a little more cautious about it. You're aware of some red flags. You're looking for red flags. You're very cautious about it, but you don't stop yourself from being open to it. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't stop himself. He's not blocking himself from potential happiness. Damn. And I said this is somebody who was selfish as hell anyway. You're kind of getting away from somebody who just does not consider people. The Five of Swords is someone who's ruthless and reckless, behaves, with their I'm taking care of me, so like that shit is ridiculous. The Five of Swords is not thinking about other people. Usually the person that's in this reading, they're thinking about their end meat. They're just thinking about what makes them happy. They're thinking about, satiating their own egos. Sometimes, And then this is also suggesting that maybe you've made concessions for this person. You've accommodated this person. You made this person feel comfortable. You tried so hard to show that you are workable. You are flexible for the person that is, that may have certain demands, certain requirements, certain things, but they can never be satisfied. Like you show up for the connection, and you really find yourself. You find a way to be self-sustaining, so you can be supportive of the people around you. But this person cannot look past their own nose to do the same for you. And I feel like that's where I feel like the desire, the desire to just kind of create a distance comes from. What's missing in the connection with this Eight of Cups? What's missing for the connection of the Eight of Cups? The Fool. So this is someone taking a leap of faith and trying something brand new. Just starting a whole new life. Something's not ideal. Is like it's not worth obsessing over. It's not worth trying to circumvent the reality. It's just all about taking what you know to be true about yourself and running with that in an area where it's free to it's free of toxicity. It's free of manipulation. It's free to to be and manifest as manifest into something beautiful. It's the potential to be something amazing, but it's not doing it with someone who may not be considering your time and your end goal. This person may have a totally different goal, but the Fool is it just looks like it's starting the complete. It's just restarting your path, going in a totally different direction. You don't gotta necessarily start from scratch per se. You know what you want. You know what the kind of relationship you're worth having, and what kind of relationship you have literally demonstrated to yourself that you are ready to have. I mean, sometimes this is about dating, dating new people or seeing new people. This could talk about you reinventing yourself sometimes too, but doing so in a loving way where it's truly healing, and it's cutting out that part of you. It's not cutting out the part of you, but cutting out the an old behavior that may have been so focused on trying to make a situation real when it just doesn't naturally fall this way. It's like being authentic. I really feel like it's starting fresh, though, starting a whole new cycle, beginning from scratch. Okay, Four of Swords is talking about healing, y'all. The three, like you're cautious. Knight of Pentacles, you're slow. You're taking your time, and I really feel like this is this person here though, because the knights seem to connect. I just always connect knights with knights. If someone's coming up as a knight and another person's coming up as a queen, well, that knight is probably fluctuating between two different types of energies. This still could be you. I'm saying that you're a lot more cautious because of how the situation in the past had kind of unfolded. It just didn't feel very fair. It wasn't fair, it definitely wasn't fair with the Five of Swords. Somebody always had to win. Somebody always had to win, and you know what, Buster? You know what? Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and if you have to win everything, eventually you're gonna push the people that have been trying to be understanding and work with you and compromise with you. You're gonna just lose them. So like I feel like again you've made lots of sacrifices. You've allowed yourself to be flexible for this individual, and now you're just like, you know what, I don't have to be this flexible. I know my worth. I know I know my love is strong, and I have the ability to be flexible. And I think there is, like, some of you guys, I don't think you throw the baby out the bathwater, which is amazing. It's very strong, hard sometimes, but so strong. And the reason why I say that is because you're cautious, but you still have the that element about you that would be like, yeah, if but the next person I meet who actually earns my trust, who's never done anything that's broken my boundaries ever, I have no problems compromising and doing things for them and showing the love that I had done before. And you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't have problems doing someone this, favors, allowing that person to be selfish sometimes, but they don't go behind your back and do something horrible, or they don't make you feel like there's something beautiful happening and there really wasn't anything to begin with. There was no romance, it was just tomfoolery. You're here trying, like, treating the relationship like it's real and it's actually happening. This person, I don't know if they really said, "Oh, you know what? This is how I really feel. This is what I really think about this. This is not really what I want." I don't think this person communicated to you that this situation wasn't real for them. That's not fair on That's not fair on you. But that doesn't mean that you won't change, or not change again. Make concessions for the next person, because that person will have earned it. You know that this person won't cross your boundaries because you have a totally different filtration system developed. This is Virgo. Virgo is all about filtration. It's all about, it's making, deciphering, sorting stuff out. Sorting is organization, and that does mean that you put things where they belong, and you can see from the start what something is, the details. You're looking for details and signs of consistency. But that's coming from a time of healing. You're taking your leap of faith. You're going back to being an independent individual, but fully. This is someone already independent and knows they need nobody to be successful, or at least be comfortable and secure and safe, well fed, and all this other stuff. This is someone who's just like, you know what, fine, I'm good. I will be that independent individual, since I guess I never had what I thought I had to begin with. I thought I was going to build a future with this person, but I guess that I'm just going to build a future with somebody else that's deserving of me. And get this, Leo, when this person comes into my life, or when I finally meet them, because I'm going to take a break. I'm going to start healing. I'm going to see how much I've grown by giving myself some time to reflect and think about where I've been, and love on myself, because I've been helping people. I've been putting other people first. I've been loving on individuals who haven't even thought about me up until this point, or ever. There are people in your corner. There's somebody there that can help you. And if you are truly alone in this situation, you are not. If, like, I want you to understand too, guys, you can talk to people in the comment section. You're not the only Leos that are possibly going through something so, that's traumatizing like this. And you can relate and connect to the community, and because I'm trying to build a community anyway, but eventually, you're not the only person that's going through this. I don't want you to feel like you're alone per se. And I'm not trying to say, "Oh, you're not the only person that's going through this," like, to insinuate that, you should just be okay. No, no, no. This is traumatizing, y'all. But just, I don't want you to feel like, you're isolated so much so that there's nobody that cares about you, that nobody that, there's a community out there, and it would require you to go and find them, because right now you're in an area where it's not there, but you can go and find it, that, or you build it. And again, you build this by loving on yourself and showing up for yourself, and people will see that and flock to you anyway, because you're that lovely, loving, warm energy. Leo, you're the bonfire of people's lives. Wow. Honestly, one card for this, just because it's just crazy how everything just kind of transpired. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person's probably really stressed out, because this person is like, I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know why I'm feeling it. And Knight of Pentacles again. I feel like you're bringing this person to reality by your strong boundaries. Like, you're not trying to hurt anybody. You're not trying to make anyone feel less than, but at the same time, you're not going to lower your standards. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Nobody should be even asking you to do that. And This person is stressing out because maybe their standards maybe their standards is requiring you to change yours, and you're not doing that. This person really has to reflect and figure this shit out for themselves. Because again, they let the situation happen. I feel like this isn't really fair. Yeah, the moon, look at that. There's a new beginning coming your way, but it's intense where you are right now. The situation is just coming to a kind of a halt, but it will get better. Okay, it will get better because you're going to look towards the stars. You're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to do things that is unconventional. I feel like you've been towing the line for far too long. You're going to be thinking about how you're going to be flexible, more flexible for yourself, and uphold the boundaries that you had and maintain that level of respect that you have for yourself, because it's good to have good self-respect, and this is what I'm seeing. Ooh, new moon in Capricorn. That is literally Capricorn right there. So let's see what's coming up for that. Okay. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your work life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. That's literally what this card means as well. This means like a new beginning in work and love, and this moon could suggest that you have kind of eclipsed the situation. I mean, I say eclipse all the time, but it's like it's kind of phasing out, and you're headed into the unknown because you're starting a new path. You're starting a new journey. Are you being asked to start a new journey? And okay, with this, maybe this could be your passions with one certain thing. It was sustained because you had a dream and it's been changed. So now you're looking to maybe evolve and do something new. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate, if I have a sword, your position, or look for something new. Yeah. Whatever your question, whether work related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now. So think seriously about it, and drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. The teachings. Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful, excuse me, y'all, illumination that comes towards the end of each year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. Amen. Okay? Like, that is the truth. Y'all are some powerful people. Leos, y'all are very powerful. Nothing's going to stand you away from your happiness. No doubt. Because you know, not only do you deserve it, but when there's a will, which you guys ruled, you rule will. There's a way, bro. Leos, my heart goes out to you in this situation. It sounds so. It's less than ideal, but you know what? You're going to take those lemons. You're going to make lemonade. You're going to make lemon cake. You're going to make lemon bars, baby. Situation isn't going to drag you down with it. You're going to aspire. You're going to come from the. You're gonna make it out of this a way more powerful individual, more powerful than you already are now. You're one hell of a powerful person, male or female. It's truly not based off of identification. It's mainly about how you show up for yourself, and you guys show up now more than ever this time, though. think that's your advice. Just, you know what? Put yourself first. Since this energy is selfish, and this is like, it's not trying to work with you. If it's done, I mean, if you've already tried it, which I really feel like you did, fuck it. It's now time to put you first. All right, Leo. I love you guys. And until next time, okay? Stay safe.